All right, check out our new sponsor, Greenwood Stocks. They want you to know how to be able to trade stocks and be your own boss and be free to travel the world by making passive income. We all need that passive income from stock market. What are you waiting for? Call or text 281-760-3170. If you didn't catch that, that's on your screen. Or check them out at social media, Greenwood Stocks, and catch them at Gmail, Greenwood Stock Trading at Gmail, and the YouTube channel is Greenwood Stocks. Appreciate them for giving me the opportunity. Check them out. We out.
All right, man. Bear with me. I'm still a little bit under the weather, but we here. We're gonna talk about Kemba Walker and Blake Griffin falling out their respective rotations. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Got a big game tonight. I would believe it will be on TNT because if you didn't know, my NBA fans, TNT has decided not to show basketball games on Thursday nights because of the NFL until the NFL goes off. Then TNT will move back to Thursdays. They might do Tuesdays and Thursdays. At one point, I thought they was doing Tuesdays and Thursdays this year, but right now, they're not doing Thursday night basketball until Thursday night football is over. But let's start off with Kemba Walker. He's falling out of the Knicks rotation. Shout out to the Knicks. Have no ill will towards the Knicks. I think he signed a 2-year, $20 million deal. This offseason. Yeah, $2,018,000, like average 8.9 salary, and basically they said it's his fault. Hold on, let me pause this. Let me back out. Hold on. I don't want to show the video. So I'm gonna guess they would, probably be trading him. I don't really know where it would work at because it definitely won't work back in Charlotte. They got enough guards over there between LaMelo and Terry Rozier. So so it sounded like he blaming Kemba Walker. He said, let's read it. Check out the NBA Top Players for more videos like this. It says, New York Knicks coach Tom Thibodeau told reporters Monday afternoon that he is removing Kemba Walker from not only the team starting lineup, but also the rotation as a whole, beginning with Tuesday's showdown with crosstown rivals Nets in Brooklyn. He said, quote, it's a tough decision to make, but you always have to do what you think is best for the team. Thibodeau said after practice Monday and explained his decision, quote, I view Kemba as a starter, and so it'd be tough to play 3 small guards together. I gave it consideration. I got great respect for Kemba is as a person and all he's accomplished in this league, but I don't think it's best for the team. In this case, Thibodeau decided that he meant benching Walker in favor of Alec Burke. Walker, 4-time All-Star and New York City basketball legend, returned home this past summer on a 2-year, $20 million deal after being bought out by the Oklahoma City Thunder following the trade for the Boston Celtics. After seeing Burke go 20 points in 39 minutes on Saturday, winning Atlanta over the Hawks, a game Walker didn't play in after scoring 17 points. New York lost versus Phoenix at Madison Square Garden. The night before, Thibodeau has opted to put him in the starting lineup, starting 5 moving forward. He said, I want to tighten up the rotation. I like the way the team has functioned, so it will be similar to what we did in the Atlanta game. So he averaged career lows across the board, 11.1 points a game, 2.6 rebounds, 3.1 assists, field goal attempts per game, 9.8. How old is this cat, man? How old is he? I think he lived up to the expectations coming out of UConn. Shabazz Napier didn't, though. Yeah, 31. He'll be 32 in May. So I think Shabazz Napier, he did better than him, but both UConn legends. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. You look at the Knicks roster. I see a big fella doing this year. He might be the problem. Yeah, I mean, he ain't doing pretty good. How many turnovers he got this year? 3.3. So it might be time to move on from Julius Randle, man. Might be time to move on from Julius Randle. That nigga never. I'm pretty sure he still can't go right. Still might need Kemba Walker though instead of trading him because you can't trust it. You can't depend on Derrick Rose legs. I mean, they got Fournier. He got 2 guard height. They just won't do nothing with Kevin Knox. They destroyed his career. Mm. I know people saying I thought Alec Burks was a shooting guard. We all know it's interchangeable. He more of a point. He better with the ball in his hand. And I said before, excuse me, you gonna take shuffling to find the right way. So, because you go out there with Barrett and Burks, they not small at all. One second, y'all. They not small at all. I mean, you can get away with Burks and Barrett and Kemba at the one and Burks and Barrett at the 2 and 3, you know. But they just ain't got the weight to guard the Bryans and the KDs in the world. So I understand. Quickly small too. Randall's an undersized. Well, historically he's an undersized 3. I think he's perfect for this league. I mean, I don't watch a lot of Knicks games, but we'll see how it work out, right? Let's talk about Blake Griffin. He's playing Detroit. I never liked to trade, but he balled for a minute. Till they did the Grand Hill and forced him to play on the bad knee. Um. So apparently he was surprised that he got put out the rotation. So Blake Griffin means he was surprised by benching, but says it's not my decision. That's a small print. Give me a minute. Let's get something bigger. Let me see if we can pause this. They be tripping. Hold on. So apparently he was surprised. I mean, shoot, you don't play no D, bro. You ain't good. You ain't quick no more. You came into the league, injured. So I mean, can't be that much surprised by it, right? So Blake Griffin out of Brooklyn Nets rotation preaches patience knows not my decision. And there's another cat that's like 31 years old, 32 years old, and it's over with for him. He changed his game though. He need the ball in his hand to be effective. Yeah, 32. He says falling completely out of the Brooklyn Nets rotation was not all something Blake Griffin saw coming. I'm joking. He said after starting 17 games this season, Griffin has set the past 2 games after Steve Nash started LaMarcus Aldridge to the starting lineup. He said, quote, no, I mean, listen, I've just been playing unbelievable. Griffin said, coach, I totally get starting him, especially Joe Harris has been out. I totally get that. Quote, being completely out of it, though I didn't necessarily see that coming, but that's not my decision as a player. It's our job to do whatever the coaches see best. So at this point, that's what it is. Griffin, a 6-time All-Star, was averaging a career low 5.5 points a game to go with 4.9 rebounds for shooting just 16.1% behind the three-point arc. The power forward shooting is a career low 31.8 overall from the field. Last year, he was with my Pistons and Nets averaging, he's a bum. He said, well, I feel for him, Nash said. That's not easy, It's tough when you go through a rough stretch of play and the world kind of craves on you a little bit. I've been there, I understand it. We have to give other guys an opportunity at this point. But Blake's had a great attitude. I really admire him for being positive through this and keeping himself ready for his opportunity. Comes back, he can have an impact. So Griffin said he's been in touch with former teammates including DeAndre Jordan since Nash decision. Jordan started the season as a starter before losing. So I mean, I've seen and I've had great examples. Griffin said DeAndre Jordan last year. He's a guy I've talked to. Man, you're talking to somebody about being bench. You know what it is. You can't jump no more. You trash. It's what it is. You about to be a overseas hooping, or you about to be retired. So it is over for Blake Griffin. He had a good job. He had a nice run in the NBA, but it's over. You look at knees and you're like, oh please. So I mean, it is what it is, man. my leaves. Come on, man. It's over with. I go watch Netflix for Blake Griffin. Yeah, go watch Netflix Blake Griffin with my man's from the Millions. But it is what it is, man. Let me know what you guys think, man. Honestly, about them both being benched real quick. We'll see, bro. Both around the same age, both falling. But and both need the ball in their hand. That's just a prime example, bro. You gotta learn to. If you ain't LeBron James, you gotta learn to play without the ball in your hands. If KD can't jab step in, if KD didn't physically recover like he did, KD can still spot up and shoot. KD can still post up and get a shot. If KD can't do nothing else, he can post you, he can spot up and shoot. He can play without the ball. Same thing with who else I'm thinking about? Ray Allen. Beginning of Ray Allen's career, he was a guy that got to the rack, got his own shot. But Ray Allen, he taught himself to come off them screens. He was spot up shooter. He had an overall game. If you can't play without the basketball in this league, man, as you start to kind of drop off your climax and get out your peak, you're not gonna survive in this league. If anything, you need to be able to catch and shoot. If anything, you need to be able to come off them screens and catch and shoot, bro. You need to stay ready. That's why Kyle Korver played so long. JJ Redick played so long. You have, Adam Morrison was a rhythm guy. And when he couldn't get his rhythm versus NBA players, he was pedestrian. If you ain't really LeBron James, you ain't gonna be able to survive in this league without, catching and shooting. So give me 1 second. I'm good. Let me know what you guys think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. My social media links in the description. Twitter's the fastest way, and Facebook and Instagram. Hit me up if you want a business question, call, response, video request. All my social media links in the description. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal in the description. Other than that, man, best way to donate. Thumbs up, share, subscribe to the channel. My social media links. Want to donate? Roll on the bottom of the screen in the description. Shout out to NBA Talk Playlist, more videos like this. Peace.